I'm Don Christopher, or Christopher Ranch. I'm one of the founders of the Garlic Festival, and I'm standing right here at the 34th annual Gilroy Garlic Festival. The festival got started 35 years ago by Rudy Malone's of Gavilan College, and Rudy was in Rotary with me, and he came to me one day, and that was in 1978. And he said, "Don," he says, "Gilroy should have a garlic festival." So we had a miniature garlic festival at the Christopher Ranch that the Rotary put on, and we had the food editors from Los Angeles and San Francisco there, and they got hold of me. And Betsy Bosley from the Los Angeles Times said, "Don, you have to have a garlic festival, and you can't say no." And that's why I said yes. And we were right at that time. Val Felice was our head chef there, and he was cooking. And so we decided the three of us would be the founders, and worked out very well. We figured on 5,000 people for the first garlic festival, and it was over on 101 and Highway 25. And the people had to walk through a cow pasture to get to it. And the mayor of Gilroy said that you guys are absolutely crazy when we asked him to help us. And he said, the next thing you're going to want is a prune festival. So we kind of got turned down a few times on people to help us. So we went to the Chamber of Commerce, and they said that they would say they'd support us if we could give them the beer booth, give them the beer concession. And we said, okay, that was fair. And so we went out to the community and raised $8,000, and that's how we got started. Let's see, we had, instead of 5,000, we had 15,000 the first year. We went up to about 30,000 the next year. By the fifth year, we were at almost 100,000 people. It went that fast. It was, having it in 2 days was not enough. We couldn't get the people in fast enough and good enough, so we went to 3 days and added Friday to our schedule, and so it became a 3-day festival. The success of the Garlic Festival is really, you have to go to the volunteers. We have 3,000 to 4,000 volunteers every year, and also the fact that all the money, all the profits go to charities. There's about 140 charities now. There used to be about 100, but now there's 140. And the people who work here, all the volunteers, get paid so much an hour that the money goes to the charity that they decided to work for. So it's a win-win for Gilroy. It's a win-win for the festival, and it's a win-win for all the people. They just have a good time when they come here. They named Christopher High School for me because of a gift that I made to the district in property. I read where the school was behind $5 million in having enough money to buy a piece of property and put their next school on, and it wasn't Christopher High, it was a junior high, and so I decided, okay, I would give them $5 million worth of property that I had, and that's what I did, and they said thank you. And I said, you could put your school right on this property, or you can change it for the one that you're looking at. And that's how it all started. And they said, for doing this, we have to do something for you. And I said, no, you don't. This is a gift that I want to do for the district and the kids and everybody. And that really bothered them. They said, no, we want to give you something good. We're going to offer you something you can't say no to. And I said, okay, try it. And they said, we'd like to call a new high school Christopher High School. And that's how it really started. So with a donation of some land, they decided where they're going to build it, and they bought 40 acres and built Christopher High School. We had to pass a bond to get this whole thing going. So I helped them talk the people into saying yes on the bond, and they did, and we had $140 million dedicated to build a high school.